Hey y'all, I'm Jake,
I'm Thomas.
and welcome to our senior capstone project. And you might be asking, what are we doing out here right now with a jar of peanut butter, a trail cam, and a hammer? Thomas, want to explain what we're doing out here right now?
Well, Jake, what we're trying to do is we're trying to track bear behavioral patterns. Because of Hurricane Helene, a lot of deforestation has occurred, including this log we're sitting on right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this jar of peanut butter right here, and we're going to use it to try to track the bears. And then we're going to take that trail cam right there, and we're going to see how their patterns have changed.
And the timing couldn't be more perfect because right now is early spring and the bears are just now waking up from hibernation. So Thomas, ready to go track some bears?
Let's do this.
Let's go.
So Jake, show them what we're doing out here today.
Well, today, people in the South would know this. This is called a redneck deer feeder. Now, our Yankee cameraman over there, he might not know what this is. So for him and the people back home, I'm gonna show y'all just exactly how to make a redneck deer feeder / bear feeder. So with this is a fine art, y'all. The devil is in the details. So what you do first, you take off your jar of peanut butter. Take off that lid. See that right there? Got it nice and smooth. You gotta make sure it's nice and smooth. Then take off your little supply jar right here. Get that all right there. See that? Smells real good. Smells real good. You know what else will like to smell that? Bears. Bears will love to smell that. So then what you do, just take a nail, right here. You make sure you are on the side that you can screw the lid back into. And you take that nail right here, right? Now watch. It's very important. Boom. You start nailing it into this tree. Just like that. Boom, 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 boom. Very smooth. Very smooth. Never be too safe. Big bear might rip this whole thing down. Just like that. Perfect. That ain't going nowhere. Now this right here, take your buck knife. Be careful. They don't let Yankees touch these, so sorry, cameraman. You take this right here. You always want to cut away from your hand. First thing you want to do, put a nice divot in there, just like that. And then, just start slicing. Just start slicing. Just like that. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Keep on slicing. Keep on cutting. Keep on cutting. Boom. See all that nice peanut butter looking out? See that? That's called a bear delicacy right there. Take your buck knife. Safety first, y'all, so always make sure you make your buck knife go. Now, that's a peanut butter mess, but we'll fix that later. Now what you do is just simply screw her in. Just like that. Now your hands might be messy, but that right there, that is a bear tracking machine. Big old bear comes. So now that we got our bait out, you might be asking, how are we gonna track these bears? Well, that's where our handy dandy trail cam comes on. This right here is a hunter and tracker's favorite. Thomas, how much you think we picked this up for at Walmart? Like 23 bucks?
Yeah, something like that.
You can't beat it. 23 bucks, it gets the job done. So what you do here now, find yourself a good tree, right about here. Now you want that tree to be adjacent to your bait spot, which is right over there. You got your bait spot, right? Now you come back to your tree, and look at that. Any bear that comes is ready to be tracked. So then, tighten it to that tree, just like that. Boom. There you go. Trail cam is up and ready to start taking pictures of anything that comes that way, right over that bear. That's how you do it, folks. That's how you do it, right here. Good old trail cam. That will get the job done for sure. That will get the job done for sure. The first trail cam is now set, meaning part one of the project is now complete. However, we still have 2 more trail cams to set up as we track bears throughout the high country. Yeah, Thomas, I think that went pretty well. I think we got all the takes we need for here, right?
Yeah, I think that went pretty well. Took us a little bit, but you know, that's normal.
I mean, it's a little bright out here though, that's for sure.
Yeah, you look really cool in those shades, by the way.
You don't have to tell me, I already know. All right, Thomas, ready to make this long trek back?
Honestly, not really, but let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Why are you taking so long?
Stop hating. Let's go, hater.
Look at all this destruction from the hurricane.
Man, that's a lot of trees. Thank God we weren't down there when they fell. Finally back to the car. Man, that walk took forever. I wasn't sure if we would ever get back. How far do you even think that walk is, dude?
I don't know, 3-4 miles.
It's all uphill too, so it feels even longer.
Yeah, you really get the wind sucked out of you when you're going uphill. And then all you kept saying was, Thomas, stop complaining.
Yeah, because I had to lug all the heavy stuff back, and you were the one complaining. Make it make sense. Anyway, here we go, next spot.
Ready as I'll ever be.
I just hope it's not as far of a walk.
Seatbelts on, everybody. Safety first. By the way, you haven't even told me where we're going yet.
Oh yeah, we're going way out on the sticks on this one. It's in the middle of nowhere. I'll give you the directions though.
Well, they don't have too much of that in New Jersey, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, hopefully they don't run you out of town when they see you there. Your kind is definitely not welcome there. Dang, dude, that's a lot of cows.
Yeah, there's more cows than people out here. You're in the real Todd County.
You can say that again. Oh, look at that river. I bet there's some big old trout in there.
Yeah, you know, actually, they just restocked today. You want to fish it sometime?
I am down.
You think we'll catch any fish?
I think I will. I think the only thing you're going to catch is some tree limbs. Dude, Black Bear Knoll, on the road, we're looking for bears. Tell me that's not a good sign.
Oh, that's crazy. That's got to be a good sign.
That's literally a good sign.
So we finally made it out here, to the middle of nowhere. The bears are soon to wake up from hibernation, and are definitely going to be looking for some fresh water. Look at how clean that water is. They're going to love to drink that, which gives us a great opportunity to set up this trail cam and this peanut butter. Now, I've never touched a knife a day in my life, so it may be a little difficult for me, but we'll see how I do. We're right here by the river where I'm about to set up this peanut butter on this tree. Hopefully, I remember what Jake taught me about setting up peanut butter, because I've never done it before.
I highly doubt he remembered. This is going to be an experience for sure.
You know, it's starting to get a little bit bright out here. I wish I was cool like Jake and had some shades, but
don't we all?
let's see. How do I do this? Is that how you do it? Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, so let's see. So I'm supposed to take the lid off first, right?
Yes, take the lid off.
Okay.
Have you ever took a lid off before, Thomas?
I mean, when I'm making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Oh my god. There you go, Thomas. What a big boy.
Okay, I guess I take this part off now. I mean, yeah, you know. I mean, I almost. Oh, it smells so good. I almost want to eat it myself.
No.
Okay, so we got. So first, I gotta take the nail right. Oh, where is that nail, Jake? I cannot find it.
It's right there, Thomas.
Oh,
He can't.
Oh, here it is. Okay.
Can't find the nail. I'm literally zoomed right in on it. All right, let's see if you remember what I taught you.
So, so let's see. So I put this in. Nail it right. Hammer.
Good job. Good job, Thomas.
Appreciate it, bro. I mean, I learned from the best.
It's very true. You did learn from the best.
So now I have to take the knife and I cut it out here, right?
Have you ever used a buck knife?
No.
Just cut away from yourself. Make sure you don't hurt yourself.
No, try not to. I'm kind of scared because
Yeah.
I've never held a knife a day in my life.
Yeah, they make them for men. I don't know if they're made for you.
Ow! Poke myself.
Oh my god. There you go. Just make the cut. There you go.
Oh, if I can get it in. Come on.
There you go. You're getting there.
Let's do peanut butter. Oh, I almost got it off. Come on. I can't get this last
You
one.
got it. You got it.
Come on, get
One
off
cut.
there.
Yay! There you go, Thomas. Good job.
Oh, this peanut butter looks so good.
What's the next step?
If I can find the nail again.
You don't need the nail, Thomas.
Oh yeah, it's on the tree.
Yep.
Okay, so then you just screw it in, right? This way, Jake?
Yep, that way. There you go.
Okay. Oh, if I could stay on. Oh. Hey. Come on, stay on. Yes!
There you go.
Alright, we gotta set up this trail cam now. I'm pretty confident because Jake over lunch showed me how to set this up and angle it and everything because I don't even know what a trail cam is.
Not surprised. Not surprised.
Alright, so I think I got this now. Got the strap in here.
There you go. Get it through there.
Through here if I can. Oh, my hands are way too small for this. Up, there we go.
There you go.
Okay.
Tighten, tighten. There you go. There you go.
Alright.
Perfect.
Got it.
Nicely done. Get it real nice and tight.
Alright, we finally got this trail cam up. So we got the trail cam here, we got the peanut butter over there, and we got this fresh stream of water here too. So the bears are bound to come here. I am really confident in this spot. I mean, you got fresh water for the bears, you got a peanut butter set up there. So we're gonna use the trail cam, log what they're doing, and see if we can go find the black bear. Alright, that went pretty well.
Yeah, man. Time to go to Lansing for this next spot.
Didn't they get hit pretty bad by a hurricane?
Yeah, they did. Hey, bro. Have you noticed this?
What's up?
There's like an absurd amount of bones at this spot. There's a femur here. There's a femur here. There's a whole skeleton over here. I think it's like a deer skeleton or something. And it's like, it's kind of weird because it's so close to our bait spot. Our bait spot's like right here. And there's like all these bones. There's a bone over here, like literally right by the tree. Like,
yeah, you know, I did hear a few gunshots a few days ago.
yeah, I mean, it could be dead deer and people were using it as a dump site, but like at the same time, deer season ended 2 months ago. And like, this is a whole lot of bones, dude. Everywhere. Like, I don't really know. It's probably a dump site for deer hunters, but it's just weird. Like, I've never seen this many bones in one area before. And like, we're so far from anything. Like, I don't see why it would even be convenient for a hunter to dump out here. Because, like, how many people even know about this spot?
It seems like it's been out here for a while, though, because there are some flies, like, actively, like, still trying to eat, like, some of the carcass on the, on the bones.
Yeah, that's true, but still, it's just like, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably just a dump site for deer hunters. We have now arrived at our third and final spot, Lansing, North Carolina, a town arguably hit the hardest from Hurricane Helene. Due to this, there has been a population decline, which can lead to increased bear activity due to the people leaving the town. Let's set up this final jar of peanut butter as we look to track our black bear. There we go. Now, y'all know the next part. Stab that in there just like that. I swear my knife will forever smell like peanut butter. There you go. Got a little cut there, but you know, it's a labor of love. When out in the woods, it's always important to remember, safety first. Always bring some Band-Aids with you, because you never know when you might cut your hand like an idiot trying to put up your bear feeder. Thankfully, I had some Band-Aids on me, and I went to a nearby creek to wash off the wound, and I should be good as new in no time. I can't believe it, Thomas. This is our third and final trail cam of the project. One step closer to an A+. The second this gets on this tree.
I don't know, he's a bit of a hard grader.
He's gonna love this. And just like that, that trail cam is up and ready to track us a bear. Hey, you gotta kiss it for good luck. Now, before we head out, hold it, let me make sure I look good on camera. $1,000,000. Before we head out, there's one thing about this spot that I want to show y'all that makes it just a little unique. So come follow me. This spot used to be a thriving campground that has now been left to nothing but ruins as a result of Hurricane Helene. If you follow me, you'll see devastation that is hard to comprehend. Wood down, doors down, sticks and lumber, scrap metal. But if you look over there, you'll see the cabins. These cabins used to be people's spring break home, their summer getaways, and the harbor of so many great memories, now left to nothing but ruins as a result of Hurricane Helene. And while my heart goes out to all those who were affected from the storm, this does leave us a great opportunity to track bears, as bears are known to congregate to places that once had high human activity to try to scavenge whatever they can.
Alright, Jake, we finally made it back.
Yeah, dude, that was a long drive, but it feels good to get the project started, man. But it was hard to see what we saw in Lansing, man. I'm still kind of taking it in, you know. I just feel really bad for those people, because I have a lot of good memories over there that way, because I used to come up here and go trout fishing there, and it was always such a nice town. The people were so nice, so my heart just goes out to those people, like I said earlier. But
Prayers for the community.
yeah, but hopefully, man, we get a bear for this project, because I really think that we're doing it the right way. Yeah, got a good feeling too. We got an interview with your professor tomorrow, right?
Yeah, the my biology professor said that he's down. So
cool. What's he like?
He's pretty chill. You know, honestly, I like that he's down to earth and he tells it like it is. Like, he even said the first day of class, he's like, look, guys, I know majority of you are only taking this as a gen ed, and there's only like 6 of you who are actually in the major out of 186 people, I believe, in the class. And he's like, yeah, there's not really too many jobs in the major, so...
He straight up said, like, don't go in this field?
Yeah, in a very indirect way, pretty much.
He keeps it a real...
I like, too, how I asked him about my major, and he's like, dude, yeah, that hasn't been worthwhile since the Great Depression.
We don't need to be reminded of that, though. But yeah, dude, I already like this guy already. He keeps it real. And what was he like? He like researches bears and stuff on his like part-time like work study or something like that.
Yeah, he's done some field work too in the past about that, so he'll be a good resource.
Sounds like a good resource then. All right, man. Good job today.
All right, I'll see you around, Jake.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, Jake.
See you, Thomas. How you doing today, Mr. Tarter?
You know, I'm vibing, I'm chilling, we're still working on the project.
Awesome. Nice to meet you. I'm Jake.
Nice to meet you. How you doing?
Nice. I hope Thomas doesn't give you too much problems in class.
No, he's my favorite C student, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Get that up to a beep.
You'll get it up there.
I like your decorations.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. So I'm here with Dr. Wayne Garrison, wildlife biologist here at the college, with a concentration in studying how bears interact with their environment. So we're doing a project, as you know, Wayne, on how bears have changed their interactions with humans as a result of Hurricane Helene. So what are some of the ways we've seen this?
Well, one of the things we're seeing after Helene, the devastation of the soil and the shrubbery and their food source has been it's been massive. I mean, when you walk along some of these creeks and rivers where 300, 400, 500 yards back, you're down to bedrock, which used to be berry bushes where the bears would eat. Their food source was the majority of the time. We have seen that completely wiped out. Now we think that somewhere down the line, Mother Nature will correct itself and those berries will start to show up other places and stuff. But right now, we do fear that bears are going to be very stressed for food, especially because of their natural progression to certain areas because the food is there at that time of year. So I think I think you're in your documentary. There's a very good chance that you're going to see that there's been a change in the way they interact with people.
And with the change in their seasonal feeding patterns, like you've talked about, how do you think this could change for their interactions with humans?
Well, I think there's going to be an increase in human interaction, and I think that is because, when you think about a lot of these households, a lot of their environment has changed, and these bears are going to have to move into new areas. And a lot of people that have not seen bears or ever had any interaction with bears, there's a very good possibility that they have bears in their front yard, their backyard, or on their porch. And I mean, they're out searching for food. That's what they're looking for. To the point that we are really concentrating on a public advertising campaign on advising and teaching people how to handle bear interactions.
And when talking about handling bear interactions, with this rise of potential bear interactions with humans on the rise, how do you think that you would recommend people going about that when they see a bear or when they encounter one on one of the many trails out here in the high country?
Well, I think the main thing with a bear is when you do see a bear, slow your pace down, try to ease your way out of the situation. If you're walking through an area that you might think bears are, try to make as much noise as you can. Don't try to be stealthy in the woods. Bears probably most likely would like to get out of your way. But that being said, as they're stressed for food, they're going to move into areas where people are. So we're going to have an increase in interaction.
And with your long experience with working with bears and studying them, have you ever, and yourself, had any close cows or any interactions?
Yes, I've had a few. And to be honest with you, the majority of the time that I've had it is when I surprised them. I showed up somewhere I wasn't supposed to be, and I got there in a quiet mode or a sudden quick move that I got into an area that they were at. What I fear is that these bears are going to move into areas where humans frequent a lot. You know what I mean? And you might have a chance of an interaction to where, you know, the bear mistakes them, or the people act a certain way that the bear becomes aggressive.
Well, Dr. Wayne Garrison, I want to thank you so much for agreeing to the interview again. It really helps out a lot.
Well, I look forward to your and Thomas's documentary, and I really look forward to seeing it. Thank you very much for your time. It's all about the bears with me.
Hey Jake, I think this was a great idea you had, getting these books to learn more about bears.
Yeah, I figured the more you know, the better, right?
Yeah, like this book has a lot of information and stuff. Like it has the history of bears, it has the stuff about their habitat changes, which is the main thing we're trying to find right now.
Yeah, it's pretty much the premise of the whole project. What's it called? What's the book
It's called Backyard Bears. Look, it has a little picture of a bear too. We might find one just like that.
Oh no, we will.
This one looks friendly though. I don't know if we'll find one that's friendly. Hopefully we do.
Yeah, like I said, black bears aren't that aggressive.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, you know, the author I found out is from Asheville, which I really like, and on this section she's doing some field work with some bears in Asheville, and I think that'll really help us with this book because...
Yeah, it's cool that it's regionalized, like it's local, you know, like she understands the area and she works with bears in the area, so like her expertise can really carry over, because, you know, like bears probably behave a little differently in this region than they would, like, you know, northern Appalachia.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Where'd you find that book?
Somewhere around this area. We'll start looking for stuff.
Yeah, dude, I feel ashamed to say this. I have never checked out a book in my 4 years of being here.
No, honestly, I haven't either. I mean, I was kind of reluctant to come here first. I'm like, Jake, I hate reading, man. Do we really have to do this?
Yeah, but I just feel like it's, you know, because, like, you can Google search stuff, and, like, if you keep doing that, it's like you just get everyone's opinion. Like, I just want some scientific, factual knowledge, you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go look for some more books. Did you find it, like, on that side of the library, or...
I think maybe the left side, but we'll look.
Yeah, I'll start on the left side. There we go. Hey, Thomas.
Oh, what's that?
I think I got a book for us. I think it might be on our reading level.
Oh, let's hope we have a lot of information on here.
Yeah, it's definitely a good book.
Oh, interesting. Black bears live in forest. Bruh, come on.
Come on, look, okay. It simplifies everything.
Black bears climb trees.
Yes, this simplifies everything we need to know.
What is in here that's not common sense? Black bears dig under logs for food.
It's simple, it's digestible, it will help us remember the basics. We're checking it out.
Bro, like a 5-year-old would know that stuff.
Well, then why is it in a college library? Stumped you there, didn't I?
You probably couldn't even read it.
I was surprised you even got through one sentence.
Come on.
Oh, dude.
What's up? Oh.
Bro, I never noticed they had this massive bear statue here. See, I told you we should have came here. I told you, that's good luck. That's a good sign right there. The fact our own library has what we're trying to find. That's actually not a black bear though. It looks like a brown bear. Dude, I'm like over 6 foot tall and this thing makes me look so small.
Yeah, I know. I'm tilting the camera up right now just trying to get you in frame with the bear.
How does it say how big it is? Like, I feel like I could take you though still. Look, the right jab's undefeated, man. Even on a grab. Boom. Wait.
I actually looked into boxing for a little bit, but I had too many injuries. So.
You boxing? The only thing good about you boxing is it's an easy win for the opponent. Now me on the other hand, I could take this bear. I'm telling you. Boom. Ah, oh, that thing's crazy, dude. Look, its paw's like the size of my head. It's like 3 feet taller than me. That's crazy. Dude.
What I really like is look at its mouth there. That's really scary.
Dude, look at its teeth. Its teeth are like 6 inches wide. That's crazy. Yeah, but like I said, like this isn't what we're looking for. Like black bears are like my height. Like
what kind of scares me is those fangs are for herbivores. So, because like those 4 fangs sticking out are like for like eating raw meat and stuff.
You said herbivores, not carnivores.
Carnivores.
Not surprised. See, oh yeah, you were hating on me for not getting the little kids book, and you're saying that those teeth are for Harbor boys. When we get home, I want you to read the little kids book because you obviously need it.
I'll read the book, yeah.
But also, like, this has inspired me. Like, dude, it's just crazy how big that thing is. Like, what would you even do if that thing was coming at you? Time to use App State's infamous library self-checkout.
Why is it infamous?
Because it shows our tuition money's going to good things, like replacing jobs with automation.
Of course you would think that's a good thing.
It is a good thing. Automation's the future.
Yeah, well, I don't know, because I could use the money.
You sound like one of those old ladies complaining, like, there used to be cashiers here for everything.
Nah, they went off the barter system.
Yeah, you gotta love that boomer mentality.
Okay, boomer.
Anyway, dude, I'm starving. I'm gonna go pick us up a pizza or something. Does that sound good?
Yeah, sounds pretty good. Where you plan on going?
You know that Carolina Pizza Co., like, right down the road? Are they pretty good?
I've heard they're good. I've never tried it personally.
I never tried it either. I'm gonna go get us one, though, because I'm freaking starving, dude.
Okay. Wait a minute, dude. Why don't we just DoorDash it?
DoorDash?
Yeah, man.
You know how much of a ripoff that is? By the time you pay for your pizza, you end up paying the delivery and the tip, so it's gonna be like 3 extra pizzas that you didn't order.
Yeah, true.
See, that's why you're broke.
Yeah, I am very broke. Wait a minute. Is Uber Eats cheaper?
No, it's all the same principle. It's all the same business model, which is to scam people for convenience. It's kind of like why when you go to a convenience store, everything's way more expensive than it normally is. You're paying for convenience. Do you think an extra $25 is worth the convenience? Exactly. No. Anyway, I'll knock on the door when I got that pizza.
Come in, Jake. I'm starving.
Did someone order pizza?
Oh, it smells so good.
Now, it was a little expensive, so I only got a small bit. Look at this bad boy.
Man, I haven't eaten all day. Heck yeah.
Yeah, dude, I think this pizza's gonna be going in about 5 minutes.
Oh, Jake, you didn't mention you got breadsticks. I love these things.
Yeah, dude, dang, slow down. I like them too.
Hope I won't get marinara sauce on my shirt. I'm notorious for getting sauces and stuff on my shirt. I almost double dipped there.
Thanks a lot, Thomas. Thanks a lot.
Wow, Jake's actually reading for once. What gives?
Shut up. Nah, dude, but it's pretty interesting. Kind of a little eerie, honestly, but they say here, like, grizzly bears, when they charge humans, they'll false charge you. So it looks like they're going to come at you, but they're not really going to come at you. But black bears, while it's rarer that they'll charge you, if they do, they're going to come and try to kill you.
Should we really be doing this then?
I think it's fine, dude. It says here, too, that it's super, super rare if that even happens.
Yeah, I know, but even you said it yourself, like, if they do, like, you're pretty much a goner. I mean, should we really...
Yeah, but black bears aren't as territorial as grizzly bears, though.
Should we really be bothering them, though? I mean, like...
I think it's okay, dude.
We're kind of stepping on their land here. Like, how would you feel if, like, a black bear came into our apartment? Like, you know?
I think it's okay. We're giving them food. We have a peanut butter. All we're doing is leaving peanut butter and then tracking the camera. Like, I don't see how we'll ever interact with them besides just looking at them through the camera. We should be fine, dude.
Yeah, you're right. Jake beats Thomas in an argument again.
Get used to that. That's how it goes every time. Also, this pizza's so good, dude.
I know. It's so good.
But no, I really think we have a good project here. I think we need to stick with it because I think if we stick with it, we'll get a good A.
Yeah, definitely. We need that A. I mean, we've been doing okay in the class, but we really need this A to get past the class and...
Yeah, ChatGPT can only take us so far.
Yeah, you know, there's a running joke every time I get help with, like, writing assignments and stuff, like the camera assignments you can't really use ChatGPT for.
Yeah. We're on our own by this. But yeah, I'm telling you, dude, there's nothing to worry about. Like, I'm reading about the bears. Black bear attacks are so uncommon. They're not as territorial. They're not as big. They're not as aggressive. They're just omnivores, so they would rather eat berries than humans or any meat than that. They really will just scavenge for their food.
You know what else said their attacks were uncommon, though? The people in Englewood Cliffs, New Jersey in 1916, they said shark attacks were uncommon, and then sharks ended up attacking, and a bunch of people died. It actually inspired the movie Jaws. You know that? Jaws is out of New Jersey.
I did not know that. Wow. Yanks actually go swimming? Wasn't sure about that. I didn't know if y'all ever left the land. Actually, I didn't know if y'all ever left the city. And judging by the way that you used that knife in meat camp, makes me think that you never left the city.
Yeah, that took quite a while for me to get used to. Like,
Get used to? You're still not used to it.
yeah, I'm like, we're talking about it in the car. I'm like, what's a buck knife?
You'll see what I have to deal with. You'll see what I have to deal with. Man, turn that thing off. What's up, Thomas?
What's up, Jake? How was class?
Boring as all get out. Happy to get that over with. Man, you already got the camera on. Feel like you're with the paparazzi or something. I know I look good, but guess I can't keep the camera off me. Anyway, folks at home, welcome back. It has been 2 weeks since we last set out those trail cams, and now it is time to see if any one of those picked up our elusive black bear. Hopes are high, the weather's beautiful, and spring is in full effect, so I think we're going to get a great outcome today. That tree was not there before.
Yeah, man. Might be that hurricane damage. You know, the funny thing is, it's not even broken. The tree's just bent.
Yeah, that's weird. We're still dealing with Hurricane Helene damages like 3 months out. But how are we going to get around it? Oh, dude, we're so stupid. There's a trail
there's a little trail here? Okay.
Yeah. That will ruin your day if he hits you. Look at him. That is a beautiful snake, though.
Just stuck his tongue out.
Yeah. It's crazy. When he looks at you right now, all he's seeing is infrared. Beautiful animal, though, but definitely want to give him his space. Thomas, go pose by those mountains.
All right.
Yeah, go take. Yeah, work it for the camera, Thomas.
Yeah, Mountaineer pride, baby. Mountaineer pride.
Work it for the camera, Thomas. Work it for the camera. Hit one more pose. What was that? Male model, future male model right there. Thomas Tarter.
Male model.
Put that on your Tinder profile. Dude, it's so different back here. I'm having a hard time even finding where we put the camera.
Yeah,
Do you see
like
it?
none of these like little shrubs and stuff when we were here last time.
Oh, there it is. Thought I saw it right there.
Right there, yep, I see it.
There
Alright.
it is.
Hold on.
Go get the SIM card. I'm gonna check to see where the peanut butter is. Oh, dude, come look at this. All that peanut butter's gone.
Oh.
That.
Wow, they look that dry.
That is what we want to see. Wow. That is awesome. They licked it clean. You can even see like lick marks there. Like, see right there? You can see where one like took his tongue right there.
Oh yeah, right here.
Yeah, like I said, there's probably gonna be a lot of deer, but I just got a good feeling. I mean, this is such a good location. It's so remote. It's on a high plateau. The scent kind of travels here far. Not a lot of people. I think this is a good spot, man. And I think we're gonna see what we want to see. Look a little downtown Lansing. It's the most people I've seen it in months. Still kind of dead, but you know. Oh, dude, this wasn't here before.
Oh, are we not supposed to be here or something?
Yeah, I think it's deemed unsafe because, I mean, dude, think about all the electrical wires that are down and stuff like that. It's just kind of a safety hazard.
Yeah, it's kind of scary. It's in the water too.
Yeah, but I used to fish this creek down here with my dad, and I know for a fact it's public property because I used to trout fish in it all the time. So technically we could wade up that creek and get to the spot and we wouldn't be trespassing, and I think we'll be a heck of a lot safer. Would you want to do that?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, it's right down there. It's not too far of a walk. Thomas, make sure to watch your step around here, man. You're doing good. You good? Woo! King of the Wild, baby! King of the Wild! There we go. We made it to the cabins. Man, it looks different.
Yeah, it looks a lot cleaner, honestly. Like, you don't have all these electrical wires on the floor like the last time. They cleaned up like a little bit of debris. It doesn't look as bad.
Man, we are getting so lucky.
Yeah, there's a little bit more peanut butter left than the last time, but honestly...
It's almost all gone. And our trail cam's right there, so anything that's been in this area has been picked up.
We'll have to see, but bears are like so fat and big, like I don't think they would leave like traces like this stuff.
Yeah, could be deer, but you know, we're not gonna know unless we check the camera. Here, you can come take the camera. I'll go check the camera.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man, here we go. So after what was a bit of a hike, we have made it to our second location. And if it looks familiar, it's because it was a spot that used to be a former campground that got devastated by Hurricane Helene. Like I said, we have had these trail cams out for 2 weeks, and spring is in full effect, so hopefully we see our bear on this camera. And also, thankfully Thomas made it on this trek. I wasn't sure if he was going to make it. It wasn't looking good there for a second.
I'm still here.
Yeah, I don't know how you didn't scrape up your knee so bad, bro. You got extremely lucky. Watch where you're stepping around here, folks. Second SIN card is now collected, and like I said, you all know the drill. Gotta kiss that baby for good luck.
We have arrived at our third and final location, Meat Camp, North Carolina. With its remoteness, its abundance of farmland, and its proximity to the New River, quite literally the oldest river in the entire world. The bears are bound to be caught on camera, looking for some fresh food and water resources.
The third and final trail cam, baby. We weren't kidding. We put it right by a water source. Thomas, tell me this isn't what I'm looking at right now.
Oh, what, you mean that untouched jar of peanut butter right there?
Thanks for your moral support. But dude, seriously, this thing doesn't even look touched. It looks like how it was when we put it out. I mean, it doesn't even look like a deer came. I mean, maybe something put its nose right there, but that could have just been it falling out over time. It's weird too, because this spot was the one I had the most expectation for. I'm kind of disappointed.
Seems like such a promising spot. You got the New River right there. I mean, it's remote.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes it looked a little too good to be true. Kind of like my ex-girlfriend. Wait, hold up, dude. Okay, I remember showing you the one spine before, but there was not two here before. No way. I would remember that. This one looks bigger too. Do you remember seeing that?
No, I don't. But like, it's kind of weird because they're not like complete. Did they decompose or something? Because it doesn't seem like a complete set. Because like that seems like a rib cage. That seems like a spine.
Yeah, no, dude. It's two different animals. That's what it is. That's a deer. That looks like a smaller deer. And then, dude, look over here. It's like a skull. You got the jawbone right there. Yeah, pick it up.
All right. Yeah, this is the separate part of the skull. I was like looking at this. I'm like, oh, is this a wishbone? I'm like, no, it's the other part of the skull here.
So it's like a fox skull or a possum skull. It's not a deer skull. Deer don't have canines. This is a predatorial animal. That's weird. It looks fresh.
Why is it skull in two separate parts?
It just probably broke over time. Unless
Okay.
something like broke it or something. I don't know. That's weird, dude. Looks cool though. But like, I wonder what killed it. Probably just came here to die. But dude, this is like so fresh. Like this thing had to have died at like the start of this week at the minimum.
Part of this week.
There's so many bones around here, man. I mean, there's like, what, wishbone there. There's a femur bone here. I think that femur bone was here last time though. And then there's another bone here. It's like nothing actually lives here, bro. Everything just comes to die here. I mean, it is a pretty spot to die, I guess, but still. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I'm discouraged because like nothing hit that peanut butter, but also like, I feel like the trail cam might pick up like the animals dying at least or something, you know? They had to come here to die at least, so maybe we'll see why they're dying or something. God forbid something happened to them. Maybe someone hunted them. I don't know. It's weird. But that is strange, dude. That's just really strange. It is so fresh. That's like the freshest skull I've ever seen. And I've been hunting all my life. I've been in the woods all my life. This is like the best.
Yeah, so is all its teeth intact too.
Dude, this like just happened. Alright, y'all, after a long day, we finally have all 3 SD cards from all 3 different locations, and hopefully one of them has what we're looking for on it. But we gotta get out, man. It's getting dark. Hey, Thomas.
What's up?
I think I might know what's happening here.
What's that?
So every like 5 years or so, I mean, this is a big problem in hunting. I learned about it for a while. There's this thing called blue tongue. So it's basically like this disease virus thing that comes from gnats, and it affects deer really hard. And it basically gives them like this really bad fever, and they die from it. And a lot of times they go down to the creek or river to cool off, and that's end up where they die. You find like a lot of dead animals hanging out by creeks when blue tongue's around. You know, that could be what we're having here. But normally it happens like middle of summer, and this is kind of early for a blue tongue outbreak, you know? That's weird.
So how are we feeling about this?
Man, Thomas, I think you know the answer to that question. I am stressed out of my mind, and I know you got to be too, because it must be no fun for either of us when we're in class and they ask where we're at in the Capstone project, and We don't know. We do not know. We are completely at the mercy of Mother Nature on this project. And if we even have a project or not, completely relies on what we see on these SD cards. And I guess the way that's really bearing on me heavy right now. But you know what? Right now is not the time to be negative. We got to stay positive because a lot of that peanut butter was missing. And I think that's a really good sign.
I mean, you keep saying stay positive, though. Like, did you think, like, this is almost half our grade. What if we don't see a bear on there?
Thanks for reminding me, Captain Obvious. But thankfully, I got a question. You ever bribed before? I have to get the professor a gift card or something. Anything to get an A. But anyway, we're going to put these SD cards in. Say a prayer to a higher power because we're going to need it. And hopefully, we'll be back to y'all soon with the black bear on this camera. It only took like six pictures.
Oh, come on, bro. You can't be serious.
In 2 weeks.
All three of the spots only have 6 photos?
All combined.
Come on.
It must have knocked out. Maybe the battery died. Okay. You know what? All we need is one photo. We got 6 chances.
Oh, come on. One of these has to be a bear.
We gotta hope. Alright, first one's a possum, obviously.
Okay.
Kind of expected to see them. They're always out at night. There's, a little doe right there.
It's a doe.
Yep.
Wait, what's a doe, Jake?
What's a doe? Did you really just ask me that?
Yeah.
It's a female deer.
Okay.
How do you not know that?
I don't know.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna forget you said that. Okay, we have nothing here. I literally took a photo of nothing. Oh, raccoon, the little bandit of the night.
Okay.
Please, we got two more photos. Another doe. A little selfie. But that doesn't change the fact that we only have 2 weeks left of this project and we have 0 photo of a bear. I don't know what we're supposed to do. I don't know how we're supposed to frame the project. We already got the project approved that it's going to be on bears and studying their behavioral patterns and how they've changed since the hurricane.
Could ask him if we could switch it to deer, maybe.
Maybe that's when we bring that gift card idea. But, dude, I don't know. I mean, I'm kicking myself. Maybe we should have bought more expensive trail cams, but the guy said these are good, and I've used these before, too. Maybe there wasn't a lot of activity at the camera spots. You got any ideas, Thomas? Because I'm at a loss.
I mean, I don't know. Kind of like you said, like maybe like after the hurricane, they all just kind of like, oh, we could say that in our project. They all kind of like moved to like between like the development here in the mountains and the hurricane. They all kind of like moved to less developed areas, like all the way up north, like more like to the
we could frame it that way possibly
to the Appalachian counties of Kentucky or West Virginia or somewhere like that, where there's a lot more open space.
Yeah, or maybe they're just like changing their feeding patterns and they're not feeding at night, but it would take photos during the day too. Wait, hey Thomas, come over here.
What's that?
You see that in the top left?
Hold on, I'm looking for it. I don't see it, bro.
It's like right there at the top left. I think I see like a silhouette.
Oh, I see it right there.
Yeah. See the eyes right there?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that is? That's not a reflection.
I don't know. I don't think that's a bear personally though. It's too short.
It's too big to be anything else. And remember, this is at the meat camp spot, dude. This is the spot that we've been seeing all the bones at.
And like it's behind like a really small tree there too.
Yeah, but what you gotta remember though, dude, is there's a hill right there. We're on a plateau. So if he's below the plateau, he's gonna look smaller. The fact that he looks that big at that spot, he's standing beneath the hill, so we're just seeing the top of him. So the fact he's that big on a decline, dude, that's a bear.
I don't know. His eyes are kind of small.
They don't have the hugest eyes in the world, dude. It's not a raccoon, because look, this is a raccoon. This is the raccoon. Look how small that is. And look how close his eyes are together. Look at this. His eyes are more spread apart. That's a bigger animal. That's a wider face on that animal. Dude, that's a bear. It's gotta be it. Dude, we got it. We got it.
I don't know, man. I don't know if that's bear.
What else is it, Thomas? That's a bear. Can I zoom in? Dude, no, we got it. That's a bear, dude. Oh my gosh. We got one.
Maybe we can ask our professor if he thinks it's a bear.
It is a bear, but dude, the problem though, like, what are we supposed to say? We got a bear on camera and have everyone debate if it is or not? We need a definite, concrete evidence that it's a bear. You got any ideas?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, honestly. Maybe we can try to lure one again and we can use like another camera.
I got it. I like what you're saying. Okay. So if we think this is a bear, but you know what's weird though, dude? This is the spot that there was no peanut butter. Like meat camp had no peanut butter even touched.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I don't think it's a bear either. Because like,
what other options do we have though, Thomas? You know what? All the other spots, I'm concerned, all we're gonna see there is deer, raccoons, and possums. Meat
Or
camp
nothing.
spot or nothing. This spot, meat camp, we see that. I don't know what that is. If that's a cat, if it's a bear, if it's a coyote, if it's a damn boogeyman, I don't know. All I know, dude, is that we are running out of options, and I think what we should do is what you said. We should take 2 cameras at this spot, and instead of using peanut butter, let's put out meat.
okay.
But where are we gonna get the meat? Walmart's still closed from the hurricane, and it won't be back till we get back from break. I got an idea. Thomas, you ever been fishing before?
I have not. No.
We're about to. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna pick you up. We're gonna go to the lake down in Blowing Rock, and we're gonna go catch some bluegill. We're gonna use them for bait. We're gonna catch them, fillet them, put them out here at the spot, and hopefully, whatever this is, when we check the camera in a week, it will come back. We'll put out 2 different cameras in 2 different locations around Upper Odds. Because
Do we really have to go to Blowing Rock? That mountain scares me so much.
dude, it's the best lake around to catch bluegill. We need to catch fish easily. We need it because we can't get meat anywhere else unless you want to go to Bojangles and put out a chicken tender or something. We need bluegill. We need fish. We'll
I
put
mean,
it
you're a
out there.
hunter. We can go hunt one maybe.
Nothing's in season.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna have to
Okay.
finish.
No, dude. Show them that. I'm like 90% sure that's a bear, and if it's not a bear, it's some large animal. Because like I said, dude, it's on a decline. So if it looks that big, sitting on below a hill, imagine if it was up.
We just have to get definite proof if you think it's a bear.
Yeah, I think this plan's gonna work, dude. I think this is gonna work. We'll get up tomorrow. Gotta get up early though, so no complaining. But dude, right
Why do
here,
you fishermen always get up so early?
early bird gets the worm. But dude, oh my gosh, we almost missed that, dude. Like I said, I don't know what that is, but we gotta figure it out. We gotta study it. This is a serious breakthrough right here for us, and it could change our whole project.
Could we maybe ask ChatGPT to zoom into it?
What I'll do is I'll take the photo, download it, and put it in After Effects and look at it later and see if I can get closer. But that's a bear, dude. That's something. If it's not a bear, it's something I've never seen before. It's too dark to be a coyote. It's too big to be a raccoon. The only thing that it can possibly be, there's no hogs in this area. The only thing that can be, dude, is a black bear. I think we got a good chance. I think we got a really good chance, and I think we're in a really good spot.
Is there anything I need to know before we go fishing tomorrow? I mean, I've never been a day in my life.
Man, I'm gonna have to teach you how to fish. This is gonna be an interesting experience, guys. It's gonna be a really interesting experience. I might have a mental breakdown trying to teach this man how to fish. I mean, earlier he asked what a doe is. But anyway, man, I feel really good about this, dude. I feel really good. Rods are out. Sadly, those bobbers have not gone down once since we've been here.
Jake, what is the point of those bobbers? Like,
What's the point of the bobbers? Okay, how do you think we're gonna know if we have a fish on? Hey Thomas, I think your bobber's down.
oh, Jake,
Reel,
wait a minute.
reel.
I think I got one.
Real?
I'm reeling. I think I
Yes, you got one.
Oh,
you got
did
one,
I
you
get it?
got
Oh,
one.
I got it.
Yes. Dang.
All right, I got it.
Heck
My
yeah,
first fish ever.
Yeah, Thomas, that's your first fish?
Yeah. What is this thing?
That's a bluegill.
Oh, it's a bluegill.
That's
Oh,
a great bluegill.
okay.
Here, I'm gonna get him off the hook for you real quick.
All right.
Oh man, let's put him in the bucket. There we go, baby.
Oh, we got it. Yes.
Woo! That's right there, baby. Good old bluegill.
Oh, that's nice.
There's a bear tracking machine right there.
Bear's gonna love that thing.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Get that hook out. Boom.
Best fisherman to ever live.
It's very true. Just like I thought, on a pretty day like today, I knew the fishing wasn't gonna let me down. Look down there, y'all. That's what we call a good day right there.
Yeah, man. We got 3 fish right there for the bears. I mean, I didn't expect to get a single one.
So after what was a successful day of fishing, we now have 3 fish fillets left out for the bears. We're hoping that these fish fillets help lure the bear closer to camera so we can get a better look to see if this is actually a bear at this spot. And just for backup, we bought an extra trail cam. Pressure is at an all-time high with only a week left of the project, and we're hoping this is just what we need to get concrete, definite evidence that there's a bear at this spot.
All right, Jake. It's 5 seconds left. Your Tua, he's on the 50-yard line. You're down by 3 to the Buffalo Bills.
Hey, don't say that. The Dolphins never beat the Bills. We're going to beat the Bills in this project. This is our little lottery ticket right here, y'all. This is the second trail cam. So anything in this area is bound to be caught by at least one of the trail cams because we basically have the place bugged. If y'all look back there, y'all see just how thick and overgrown everything is. Like I said, spring is in full effect. But if a bear comes in this spot, he is going to be caught on camera. We need him to be. We desperately need him to be because we are running out of time. Our second trail cam is right here that will overlook all this. And if you follow the trail, or should I say when the bear follows the trail, he'll be led right to our fish, which we have laid out for him, like ringing the dinner bell. And then if he keeps following the path, well, this is where he came out originally, he'll be led right to our original trail cam, right over here. So we'll be back in a week and hopefully get a clear image of a black bear. So I just want to give you all some reference of what we saw on those cameras last. So this is our original trail cam that we have set out. And over here is exactly where we saw the bear. So Thomas, our bear replica today, is a 5'8", 190-pound male. And he looks that small from that decline. So that animal we saw has to be at least 6'5" or higher. Thomas, how's it feel being a bear replica?
It's fun, you know.
Come on, let
Animalistic. We're all animals. So.
Let out a growl for me. Welcome back to the project. It has now been a week since we put out those fish in that last trail cam, and I'm here today to check them and see what we got on there. But first, let me address the elephant in the room. Y'all are probably wondering where the short, annoying dude that asks all the obvious questions is. Thomas is super busy today studying for midterms, and he was kind enough to let me borrow his car and come out here so I can film this for y'all. But you know, I mess with you a lot, Thomas. I josh you around. You know, I'm not exactly thrilled that I'm driving a 2002 Honda Accord right now, but it's not really helping me with the ladies. But you know, no. But in all seriousness, man, I really appreciate all you've been doing for this project. I know you're super busy, and also I know that this was not something you were comfortable with doing. You know, this is very foreign to you. You know, we grew up very different. I grew up in the South, hunting, fishing, doing all this stuff down here, and you grew up in the city up north, and it was just a lot different pace of life. And you know, I understand that certain things might freak you out a little bit, certain things might scare you, but I admire your bravery and putting all that aside and making sure we have a good project and coming out here and helping me with it. So I just want you to know whenever you edit this together and whenever you're doing that, that I really appreciate you, man, and we would not have a project without you. Just wanted to say that, but we got some work to do, y'all. So that is all that is left of those 3 fish we put out last week. I think that's a pretty good sign, y'all. So I'm going to start by checking the second trail cam we put out a week ago, because honestly, it's the one I'm the most excited about because it's in such a good location. Speaking of location, it is such a gorgeous morning today. I mean, honestly, video can't even do justice just how pretty these mountain mornings are. It is truly a blessing waking up every day and getting to go to school in such a gorgeous place like this. But I'm kicking myself right now because I realized I don't have a tripod. I don't know how I'm supposed to film me getting this out with the camera in my hand. So we're going to have to cross that bridge when we come to it. Just bear with me. There we go, y'all. Get that second card. Well, first card technically, but second camera. I'm gonna go check the first card. So I collected both SD cards, and I just remembered I forgot to tighten the second trail cam back to the tree. So I'm gonna go tighten that because I do not want that falling off the tree. Alright, y'all, so there are many downsides to being your own cameraman, and this is one of them. This is the angle we got today because I forgot my tripod in my apartment. So we gotta work with it. I apologize in advance. Let me go check that second trail cam. I've been sitting in the car for about 15-20 minutes since that just happened. And I've been trying to convince myself that it was just a deer. It was nothing to worry about. But I know what I heard. And of course I'll review the footage and try to make out more detail. But I'm 100% certain, without a shadow of a doubt, I know what that was. And that was way too close for comfort. I got the cards, but my hands are kind of not in the best shape right now. Rightfully so. That was way too close. And I'm starting to fear that we might have overstayed our welcome here on this project. We might have overstayed our welcome a lot here. And I just need this to be over.
There's our 2 moneymakers right there, our gold mine. Those 2 SD cards could potentially have a bear right on them. Hey Jake, you look kind of distraught. Midterms?
No, I'm fine, dude. I was just looking at this tablecloth here, man. It reminded me of my grandma's house. Like, come on, dude. You're only kid in college that has this type of tablecloth. No, dude, I'm fine. Just a little stressed out because, I mean, if there's nothing on here, I don't know if we have a project or not. But anyway, you know what? I did this last time, dude. You want to do the honors this time? You want to
yeah.
check it? All right, sounds good, man. Thomas, ready to do the honors?
Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like I've sunk 6 inches in this thing.
Yeah, dude, that chair's so old. When you sit in it, you just fall right to the ground.
What folder are these pictures in? I don't know.
Yeah, I got it routed to week 3 trail cam pic photos.
Week 3, where is it? Oh, right here.
Yeah,
week 3
yeah.
trail cam pics?
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, it only took 4. Oh, you know what? That's not that bad, though, because when we had it out for 2 weeks, it only took 6. So 4 in a week's actually not that bad compared to...
Don't know why it's taking so few photos.
It's because it's cheap trail cam.
Okay, so this is nothing.
Wait, hold up. Remember we thought that last time we saw what we thought
Yeah,
was
let's
there.
see what's going on.
No, that truly does look like nothing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, here's a deer. Alright.
No, dude, look. Look at its jaw.
Oh, yeah, it looks like it's running away from something, too.
Dude, its jaw's completely broken.
And you ever notice, too, like, these pictures are always taken, like, so early.
Yeah. That's not good, bro.
We got another deer here.
No. Oh. It's missing a leg.
Wait, really? Oh, yeah, I see. Its back leg's missing here.
No, it's front leg. See on the side, it's just a stub.
Oh.
Now, sometimes they're born like that because of a birth defect that goes on in the womb, or sometimes they get caught in barbed wire when they're young, and they get their leg pulled off. But I don't know, dude. I mean, he seems to be getting around fine. I don't think it's not happened recently.
Seems like he's running away from something. See how he's hunched here? It seems like he's running from something.
It seemed like the other one was too.
Let's see what the last photo shows us.
Sometimes the flash on the cam scares him. Oh,
Oh,
dude.
I don't see
No,
anything.
no, look on the side of the left-hand corner.
Oh, this little black spot here?
Yeah.
Look at that bear.
That's at the new spot we put. That's a bear, dude. I'm telling you. Just trust me. I'm 100% positive that's a bear.
Well, I mean, I've like I said earlier, it's always good to trust Jake.
No, that's a bear, dude. I'm 110% positive.
Yeah, is that the same time that we thought there was a bear the last time too? Like 3 a.m. here?
Yeah. But it's just...
Why does it always come out so early?
That could be part of our project. We could talk about how they come out at this certain time. We're noticing that pattern. But yeah, dude, that's 100% a bear. And, yeah, that's crazy. Go back to the photo of the deer, dude.
Which one?
The one with the broken jaw.
Okay.
Do you see anything in the background? It's definitely running from something.
Not that I can tell. Because it's kind of hard, because it was kind of hard to see that black spot too, because it's just so early in the morning.
Yeah.
And it's still dark.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go and print out all the photos of all the trail cam photos we have, and we'll start working on the on the little trifold poster.
But these were taken at different times. These are taken different dates though. Like this one was 2 days before we thought that there was a bear sighting.
Yeah, that's very true. But I'm telling you, dude.
So that means that the bear must have, there is a bear, it must have been out here for multiple days.
You just gotta trust me, Thomas. It's definitely a bear at the spot. So I'm gonna go and print out all these photos and start thinking of your synopsis and how we want to, explain this research we did and the patterns we've been seeing. And I'll go and get these printed out for us, okay?
Okay. Yeah, we can start working on a Google Slides presentation maybe for class 2.
Sounds good, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you. So how are we feeling about this, Jake?
Yeah, man, I feel good. I think we've seen what we need to see. I think we got a project now, and I think we got some good talking points. We've noticed they've been coming super early in the morning, which is interesting. They also seem to be a little camera shy. They're kind of staying away from the camera. And we've also seen some distress on local wildlife, such as deer, that we think the bears are hunting or at least pushing somehow. So I think we're noticing some more hunting behavior from them instead of less scavenging behavior, which, could make sense because of the hurricane. And yeah, I think we got a project going, man. I think I'm just gonna go send me those stuff on the drive, and I'll put them in, and we'll start working on our trifold poster.
Hey man, you know what I was thinking?
Yeah.
I think we should put the trail cam out again just
No,
because
no, trust me, dude. No, sorry, we're good. We got it. We got a project. Dude,
Yeah, but it's a little inconclusive on that photo.
It's fine, dude. Let's not go back there, okay?
Okay, if you say so.
We're good. Sorry, just like I said, I'm just a little stressed.
All right.
All right, sorry about that.
See ya.
I'll see you, bro. We got our coffee, we got our pictures, we got our posters. Thomas, is it starting to look like finals in here or what?
Yeah, man. I mean, I haven't done like a poster board project like this since 5th grade science or something like that, I think.
Yeah, dude, it's taking me back to the science fair. But how much caffeine do you think's in those coffee cups right now?
It's 4 large coffees, man. It's gonna better keep us up.
I feel like that's gonna get us through at least like an hour. Yeah, Thomas, it's coming along good.
Yeah, man. Cutting was never really my thing, but you know.
I can tell. I used to be the world champion cutter back in kindergarten. Not to brag or anything.
Yeah, honestly, you should brag at this point because, like, when I was in school, I got in trouble because I could never like hand scissors safely.
Yeah, you didn't have them pointed down. You always had them pointed up.
I guess.
Dang, Thomas, they had to put you on the watch list after that moment. Yeah,
Where am I putting this? Right here?
Yeah, right in the middle. Right where we got it. Can you spot the bears? It's looking good, though, dude. Look at that thing, y'all. We got shifting instincts and hunting behavior after the hurricane. We got the pictures of the deer we saw that were injured.
AJ, can you spot the bear on any of these?
Well, considering the fact I was the one to see him in the first place, I think I got a good shot. But yes, I can spot the bear. We got why they were camera shy and why they almost gave us a heart attack halfway through the semester.
It's just, there's something off. It's just there's all this white space here, and I don't feel like we have enough stuff on here.
Yeah, we'll be okay. We're just going to print out like a picture of a black bear, just put it right there. It'll look fine.
Think Professor Garrison's going to like this, get my grade up from a C to a B?
Yeah, between this and the video, dude, I think we're good. I think we're golden.
Hey, Jake, can you do an imitation of Professor Garrison?
Why do you want to see that?
Oh, yeah. I think it'd be kind of funny.
All right, dude, here. I'll take it away. Good morning, Mr. Tarter. How was your weekend? Happy you could show up to class. Your eyes look a little droopy. Were you into some of that alcohol this weekend? Hey, y'all don't think I know what goes on around here. I used to be a kid once. 1982 wasn't that long ago now. Anyway, what did we learn about today, class? You want to take a guess?
The Bears?
Exactly, because it's all about the Bears for Professor Garrison. Anyway, let me see what you got, Thomas.
Morning class, good morning class. Professor Garrison here to talk to you all about the Bears.
Thomas, instead of Professor Garrison, you look more like one of the long-lost Beatles. I thought it was John Lennon coming here for a second.
All you need is love and black bears.
Alright, y'all, we're just enjoying the fruits of our labor here now.
We're out of coffee.
Well, that's a tragedy.
And I'm tired.
Yeah, that needs to be fixed, because when you're tired, you basically become the most unproductive person on the history of this planet.
That is the truest thing I've ever heard.
Alright, well, we gotta go make an emergency coffee run, like, right now.
Alright.
Alright, let's get to the car, man.
I am tired. I really need that cup of joe. Hello, Jake. Thank God I really need that coffee right now.
I'm so gassed, y'all. Nothing says college like going halfway across town to the only 24-hour gas station and getting coffee at 2 a.m. That is the most college. that is the pinnacle of being a college student. That is the best definition of life as a college student. That statement right there. We got a long drive back. It's starting to rain, and hopefully we don't finish these by the time we get there. At least save something for me. Start working on it.
All right, Jake and I just stopped the car. It's pretty late. It's 2 in the morning. We heard some weird noise coming out of the woods.
Dude, I think it's a fawn.
Think a coyote got it, maybe?
No, dude. I don't think a coyote got it. God, that's so awful. I don't know what to do. Like, I can't go in there and help it. I don't even know where it's at. But I don't think a coyote got it, dude. No, not at all.
Think it might have been the bear then?
Let's just get out of here, man.
We finally made it back, and in the entire 20-minute car ride, Jake has not said a single word.
I'm happy this is all funny for you, Thomas. I mean, I thought you ran a little deeper than that, to be honest. I'm really distraught by what I heard. You know, that was a young fawn. It's probably only been around for about a month. It's had its whole life ahead of it, and I felt so helpless. There's nothing I could do to help it, and I'm very disturbed by that, and honestly, I thought you'd be more disturbed by it too. You know, like, it's nature. That's how life is, I guess. But I mean, it's just a cruel world.
You want to go back and finish the project up a little bit?
Yeah, you know what, man? I'm gonna go back to my apartment and sleep. I'm super tired, and honestly, that just killed my whole vibe. So I'm just gonna go in and get some sleep. I'll see you in the morning because we got a long day ahead of us, man. We got to present that project. And sorry for snapping again, man. I'm just stressed out, and that really was not what I needed to hear tonight at all. I'll see you, man. Good morning, Thomas. Starting bright and early on the Fritos this morning, I see. Leave it to you to have Fritos at 7 in the morning. Didn't you learn anything in health class, Thomas? That's just not good. Frito boy. Anyway, I got that picture you wanted printed. Yeah, I felt that blank space. And also, sorry for snapping last night, man. I was just really stressed, and you know, that sound and seeing that fawn just really made me sad, and that's not what I need right now, man. Stress and sad's not a good combination, kind of like you without your Fritos.
Yeah, man, don't sweat it. I mean, that fawn dying was pretty disturbing.
Yeah, dude. I mean, shoot. Anyway, I don't even want to talk about that. But, so yeah, dude, how we feeling? Today's the big day. An hour and 30 minutes till. The library's packed with people, and everyone looks like they're walking up and down, stressed out of their minds because they have to present their capstone today.
I'm feeling a little nervous. What am I supposed to talk about?
Yeah, so like I said, this is more of just a guide. The video that we made is going to really say most of it, so it's kind of just... I'll present the left half and you present the right half. So talk about how they've been camera shy. We noticed they're not coming to the cameras close. They're kind of been leery of that. And also talk about how we noticed they're hunting over scavenging. Like, we've been seeing more dead deer. We've been seeing more bones. And they're not hitting the peanut butter. They're not hitting the berries because so much of their resources have been knocked out from the hurricane. All the underbrush, all the berries, they're all gone. So that's kind of what we're going at. How they're taking more of a predatory hunting approach since the hurricane.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely stress that how they haven't really hit the peanut butter, even though like peanut butter, like you said, is like one of the most nutritious substances for bears.
Yeah, exactly, and how that's kind of interesting. And we think there's a direct correlation from that and the hurricane. But yeah, dude, I think what we should do is I'll start my half presenting. You can film me presenting because it helps me look back at what I did right or wrong, and then I'll film you presenting, and we'll do the same thing.
All right, bro. Hey, bro. Oh, I literally just noticed. I can't. You spelled Helene wrong. You didn't put an E at the end of it.
I'll just go reprint that. That's not a big deal.
Are you sure? And I hope he doesn't subtract for contractions. Like, you use so many contractions in your paragraphs, bro.
What?
Yeah, bro. You use like don't, didn't. Like, you're supposed to apparently I think you're supposed to spell them out. I don't know if the teachers...
Dude, I never had a teacher dock me for that in my life. It's not the 1940s. Yeah, I think we're good, dude. I really think we're... Also, this is an English class.
Yeah, I was going to say your sentences are a little run on too. Like, I don't see too many commas.
Dude, from what I'm hearing, the fact that you want to be a teacher is terrifying. I really fear for your future students. You're going to be the toughest grader ever. Like, if my kid gets you, I'm just going to have him drop your class, dude. I need him getting a job and having a life. I need that GPA up on that kid.
I think he's going to be depressed if he has me or something.
Gosh, yeah, dude. Should have taught like a Jesuit Christian school or something. Anyway, I'll film. Actually, no, you film me first.
Yeah, I'm more of a visual learner, so I need to see you do it first to kind of like get like a framework for me.
Don't you love it when like your mind tells you to say something, but your mouth just won't move?
Come on, we got an hour before this.
That's enough time.
Shake, take 9, go.
After Hurricane Helene, a lot of deforestation has occurred. This deforestation has scavenged the bear's primary food source, which are black bear. I sound like I can't speak English. Try again. One of the main key... Try again. Dude, I have nothing. I can't think of what to say. I'm stressed. It's okay. That's perfectly normal. Thomas, you want to take a crack at it?
Sure, I'll take a crack at it. I'll try it.
Alright, let me get my head straight.
Show you the master does it. Alright, guys, today it is all about bears. My name is JK. Oh, wait a minute, I'm not Jake. JK48, go!
After Hurricane Helene, an immense amount of deforestation has occurred. This deforestation has scavenged and ravaged the bear's primary food source, such as berries and shrubs. This has led to them taking a more predatory approach because the deer now have to eat. I said deer. I was doing perfect, and I said... Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, y'all. Everything is just fine. Everything is just fine. All right, y'all. So after many struggles, we decided that we just gotta wing it. We just gotta hope for the best because we could never get a right take in practice. It is 8:43, and that means there's about 10 minutes till we gotta present this, and we gotta walk halfway across the school, so we gotta walk pretty fast. So I think the only thing left to do is have a group prayer session.
Okay.
I mean, there's nothing else to do. So
Are you ready, Jake?
yes, it's bow your
Okay,
head.
make the sign that you gotta make the tongue cross first in the Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Holy Spirit.
Heavenly Father, please bless us over this presentation today. We ask for your gracious strength, and we hope that you empower us to give a good presentation. Amen.
Amen. Wow,
Father,
Thomas.
Son, Holy Spirit.
I'm really moved. You really should teach at a Christian school. Between the, whatever, contraction, what was it?
Contractions, run-on sentences.
You know what a
and-
contraction is? Like what I thought a contraction was? It's like when a woman's about to give birth. You were like, Jake, you forgot to check for contractions. I was like, what?
No, I think that's conception.
No, conception's when a baby's like made. Like, you know, the birds and the bees, your parents had that conversation.
Yeah, now you see why I didn't do well.
Contractions are when the baby's about to come out and they feel it coming. Conception is when the baby's born. It was when they knocked boots.
Well, I
They
mean,
got the freak on.
now you see why I didn't do well in health class.
Yeah, but you are quite the preacher. Yo, I don't think in my life I ever prayed before assignment. Like, we're down so bad. But hopefully we live to see the end of this day, because I don't know. It's going to feel so good when it's over, though, dude. You know?
It definitely.
Even if we bomb, like, just to be done with it will feel good. But anyway, we got a long walk. Woo-hoo!
Yeah, man, we aced that presentation. I think we got the best grade in the class.
Yeah, man, it only took us 46 failed practice attempts, but you know what? We got it when it mattered most.
47. Wait, are you filming this?
Yeah, dude, you know how much money I spent to rent this camera? I'm trying to get my money's worth.
Okay. Hey, bro, I was thinking,
Yeah, what's up?
you want to go camping?
Camping? Dude, haven't we spent enough time in the woods? It's been like 2 months of non-stop going in and out of the woods. I think I've had my fill.
Yeah, but like, I really want to go. It's my first time, and I already ran the equipment.
Wow, you really went against my will there. But you know what? I guess we're going to have to, because just like I don't want to waste money on this camera, you don't want to waste money renting that equipment. So, okay, we will. But let's make sure it's like not like a secluded spot, like a spot with like a lot of people, because, you know, it's your first time, and honestly, I don't feel like babysitting.
I'm down. Do you know a spot?
I know a bunch of spots, but like I said, I don't feel like babysitting. So we got the tent set up on Thomas's little spontaneous camping idea that I was not on board with at first, but honestly, being out here, man, it's gorgeous. I'm happy you had this idea.
Yeah, come on, man. It's a beautiful day to go camping. I mean, it's not too hot, not too cold. It's like right in the middle. It's like Goldilocks.
Thomas, I think you were right, man. I think you were right. You actually got me for once, but I'm happy I'm out here. You look very majestic in that backdrop.
I know I did. Let's see. How do I get in here?
Well, there's a zipper right there.
I don't see it though. It's like when Drake and Josh are stuck in that treehouse and they can't get out because they sewed the door shut.
Well, there's a zipper right there, so no doors is sewed here.
What? Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, look how much room's in there, bro. It's like bigger than the apartment.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. In Boone, they would charge $1,600 a month for rent here. This is what we're working with. Beautiful little campfire. Got a little pavilion here. The birds are chirping. The sun is just starting to set. And, you know, Thomas, I'm happy you dragged me out here, because even though I thought I had enough of nature with the project and all the stress, being back out is making me realize this is what I love to do and this is where I love to be.
Man, isn't that fire beautiful?
Yeah, man. You know, Thomas, I'm really happy you convinced me to come out here. You know, I was so stressed with the project, and I felt like we spent so much time in the woods already and not knowing if we were going to have what we needed for the project. And I thought, you know, being back in the woods would be the last thing I needed. But honestly, this has been so relaxing. I feel so at peace with everything now, and I'm really happy you convinced me to come out here, man.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's a perfect night for a campfire. Look how big it is.
Yeah, it's growing, man. We got that thing going. All right, Thomas.
What's up?
It's time I get in on this marshmallow roast in action, man.
Alright, yeah, pass me another one.
Yeah, I can't let you have all the fun. Thank you. Nice marshmallow.
Thank you.
You want to double up?
Oh, we're doing that. Alright, yeah.
They double or nothing?
Hmm.
There you go. Alright. Hey, you're still my flame.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get them nice and toasty.
No.
Hey, you're stealing my flame. Wow, Thomas, you're like a marshmallow roasting pro. Nice golden brown. Yeah, I think yours is good. Hey, Thomas,
What?
I propose a toast.
Finally did it.
Yep. No. Nothing beats marshmallows by the fire.
Alright, Jake is about to play a song for us right by the campfire. Nothing says a campfire more than an acoustic guitar.
And good thing I'm an acoustic guitar player. Not much of a singer though, but good hell. This is an old song by Jerry Reed called "The Preacher and the Bear." I figured it was fitting. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. Well, the preacher went out hunting. It was on one Sunday morning. It was against his religion, but he took a shotgun along. He got himself some mighty fine quill and one old scraggly hair. But on his way returning home, he crossed the path of a great big grizzly bear. The bear got down, got ready to charge. The preacher never seen anything quite that large. They looked each other right smack in the eye. Didn't take that preacher long to say bye. The preacher he run so he spotted a tree. Set up in that tree's where I ought to be. By the time that bear made a grab at him, the preacher was sitting on the top of that limb, scared to death. He looked about, he looked to the sky and began to shout, "Hey Lord, you delivered old Daniel from the bottom of the lion's den. You also delivered Jonah from the belly of the whale, and then the Hebrew children through the fiery furnace, so the good books do declare. Hey Lord, if you can't help me, for goodness sakes, don't you help that bear." Man, Thomas, I know my song was beautiful, but it seems like you're still taking it in, dude. You okay?
Yeah, I'm alright, man. I'm just thinking about like life and stuff. You know, we're literally like half a semester away from graduating, and like, you know, I can't find a job. Like, you know, I've been looking all over for jobs and stuff and internships and whatnot, and I just can't find anything. I mean, you know, it kind of doesn't help that we kind of picked a major that wasn't exactly like the most profitable in a way, but you just got to work with what you got. And I've been applying everywhere. I've tried applying for, you know, producer jobs, for movie set jobs, for any kind of job, but I still haven't heard back from anywhere yet. I mean, I've even tried applying for jobs just for extra sources of income, like pushing carts and dishwashing and stuff like that, and I just haven't heard back from anybody yet.
I mean, do you know what you really want to do, though, Thomas? I mean, I know you want a job, but have you really thought about what you actually want to do?
You know, that's a really good point. I have not, because I've just been like throwing darts to see what sticks.
I mean, didn't you want to be like a news reporter, though?
Yeah, I did initially, but like that didn't work out. So now I'm trying to like throw stuff at the wall, see what sticks.
Why didn't that work out?
I don't know. I was not good at it.
Did you let someone tell you that?
Nah, it was just a plethora of events between senior capstone class and stuff where like I lost my confidence, and then also I realized that it was a very high stress job. It wasn't like the fun job that I thought it was going to be.
Well, you know, Thomas, I mean, I talk to a lot of people our age, you know, I got a lot of friends, and your situation's not too unique from theirs, man. I feel like everyone is struggling right now to find out what they want to do, who they want to be. And I feel like the worst thing is when you think you're going to be something and then you end up looking at life and be like, man, I might not be that. And there's this weird coping phase with that because you almost don't want to accept it. But that doesn't mean what you can be isn't going to be great. It just means it's going to be a little different than what 16-year-old, 17-year-old you envisioned your life being. You know? So just because you didn't get what you wanted doesn't mean that it's not going to be even better than what you could think it could be. You know?
Yeah, that's true. That's why I said I'm just trying to see like what sticks to the wall right now because I haven't found that yet. But I think eventually we'll be able to find it.
Yeah, man, you'll find a job. Like I said, these years are supposed to be the struggle years. It's different for us now, man. Like, the college degree just doesn't hold as much weight as it used to have, and I feel like no one but our generation really understands just how that feels, you know? You do all this work, you do all this to get schooling, and go to class every day and show up, and just for it to be like, almost feel like it's for nothing sometimes. But, like I said, man, these processes right now are actually what life's all about. Figuring out who you are, falling down, learning these lessons, because when you fall down a bunch of times, when you finally do get what you want, it makes it so much more valuable because you know how hard it is to get there versus just at 22 getting everything you want in life, because I feel like you'll never really completely enjoy or feel proud of yourself for achieving your goals if it happens so fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, imagine like you just got your college degree and you wake up and you realize that now you are literally in one of the worst job markets in years, economists project, and that your college degree is somewhat not useful, and you can't even, and with a college degree you still can't even find a job for extra side income, not even like an entry level job.
Like I said, man, I feel like your job in your early 20s is bigger than just your career. I feel like it's the job to grow as a person, the job to find out who you really are. You know, you can't just define yourself by what you want to do, what your career is. It's really about finding out who you are, what your morals are, who you are, what you stand for, you know? It's bigger than just, this is where I work, this is where I sit from 9 to 5 and go every day. That's just a little part of who you really are. I think the key right now is to figure out who you really are. And once you figure that out, I think the world will open up for you, man.
Yeah, remember we had that discussion in ethics class one time. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Back with the OG gang. I mean, we've kind of like drifted apart now, but those are some good times in that class.
Yeah, man, I know. But I feel like you might be feeling that feeling of inadequacy, you know? Just feeling like you might not fit in, you might not belong, you might not feel super confident in yourself. And I just want to let you know, man, you're not alone on that. I feel like so many people our age struggle with that feeling, especially at this age right now. And you're a good dude, man. You got a lot going for you. And like I said, I don't know what your future is, but I know enough about you to know that you're going to work hard to get what you want. And you're going to figure it out, man. And it might not be what you think it's going to be, but it's going to be amazing. Just know that.
Appreciate that, man. So what do you think? You trying to find some jobs, or?
Man, I'm just going with the wind right now, you know. I think the key right now is not like finding a job, but really finding out who I am, what I stand for. Because I feel like for so long I've just tried to not fit in, but just try to be someone maybe in a way that I'm not. And instead of embracing who I really am, flaws and all, it's time to just become Jake Casey, I think, for a change. But yeah, man, I think you should become Thomas Tarter for a change too, because that's a pretty cool person.
So glad we did this camping trip. Now help me do some soul searching. It was a great experience.
Yeah, man. They say that fire brings out the truth in us all, right? Anyway, man, we should start heading to bed soon, man. I'm getting tired. It's late as all can get out.
Yeah, man, I was like getting tired too.
So it's late at night. We're sleeping in the tent. Thomas is already out like a light. But I've been thinking a lot about the conversation we had. And I just want to say, man, you're going to find that job. It's going to open up the right path. Will find its way to you. You just got to keep your head on the grindstone and
Wake up, rise and shine.
Thomas, you good?
Funny, I'm ready as I'll ever be. That was the best moment ever, dude. You always take pictures of me sleeping at night, and I don't even know what you do. So how does it feel to be on camera?
Hey, Thomas, let me see the camera. Yeah, dude, everything's fine. Just start packing up. Let's get out of here, man. I'm starving.
Yeah, I'm so hungry too. I feel that. All right.
Yeah, Thomas, start packing up, okay?
All right. All right. All right, we finally did it.
Yeah, dude. Here's to a great semester.
You know, it's kind of weird sleeping next to you in that tent last night.
Yeah, it was. Your snoring made it really unbearable.
My snoring? You're the one who snores.
No, I'm pretty sure I know who snores. It was you.
You toss and turn and everything.
Yeah, I got long legs. I gotta put them somewhere. But yeah, dude. So what you gonna do over break?
Probably go back to my folks' house, sleep in, maybe work out.
You working out? Not dang time. Yeah, dude, honestly, we need to sleep in. This project's been killing us.
I know, man. It's taken us so long.
Yeah.
It's been fun though.
Yeah, it has been. I'm just ready to get back for break.
Just like, it's kind of been a little tedious. Like we've had to like, especially like some of those like places in the forest and stuff. Like we've had to like really look for bears. And...
Yeah, I'm just happy it's all over.
Hey, dude, should we go back and get that trail cam? It literally just came to my thought.
Nah, don't worry about it, dude.
No, are you sure? I think we should. I mean, you know, it was too expensive.
Dude, I'm telling you, we can just get after break. We don't need it now.
If you don't want to get it, then I'll go out there and get it
No.
myself.
No, don't go
Well,
out
this
there.
costs a lot of money.
Promise me you won't go out and get it by yourself.
No, I'm going out there and getting it myself. I'm going to the forest.
No, I'll go with you. Just don't go there by yourself, promise me.
If you insist.
Okay. Just don't go there by yourself.
Hey Jake, wait a minute, stop.
What's up?
What is that down there? Oh, is that what I think it is? Is that a pocket knife?
Yeah.
Is that really necessary? We're not going to war.
Thomas, it's early in the morning, dude. Are you sure you want to go get these cameras, dude?
Yeah, man, it takes like 10 minutes to go down there. It takes 5 minutes to get them. I mean, those things were super expensive.
Yeah, but I can get it after break, dude. I'm telling you. I can come and get it after break.
Yeah, dude, you'll forget.
I won't forget, man. I really don't think we should get these cameras.
I got nothing else to do. So let's go.
Alright, man. I mean, you did buy them, so they are your thing, but... Okay, we'll get them. Hey, Thomas.
Yeah, what's
Can you
up?
do me a big favor? I'm gonna go check the cameras. I want you to stay right here, okay?
Alright.
It's early in the morning. Just stay right here, okay? Promise me you won't leave.
I'll stay here.
Alright, man. Thank you.
Alright, Jake. I don't have that long to say this because I think it's about to rain pretty soon, but I'm really gonna miss you, man. I mean, we had a lot of fun tracking bears and doing this project for class and knowing each other these last couple years, but I'm really gonna miss you, man. I mean, we've been through it all together. I mean, you really helped me become a better person, and I really feel I've helped you too. I mean, we both kind of like feed off each other and help each other accomplish goals that we really want to do. But I mean, spring break is coming up in about a week or a couple weeks. I can't remember. I gotta look at the calendar again. But I mean, it's been a real one, bro. But I really hope we're able to see each other again. I mean, we'll see each other for the second half of the semester after spring break, but typical Jake. There's only 2 minutes left on the SD card. That's why it keeps cutting out. I keep telling you to format the card, man. You gotta format the card. But in all seriousness, man, I mean,